Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about light language. So, light language, if you're not familiar with the term, or maybe you've heard about it but you're just not sure exactly what it is it's just energy, it's frequency, it's codes of light that everyone has the ability to tap into and express. It's the soul's language. It's the essence of the soul that comes through tones, through words, through song, through dance, through drawing and artwork. There's so many ways it can come through, and just like everything else in life, it will be unique to you. And I notice with light language, one of the main things that people get frustrated over is wanting to understand what's being said. Because when you're speaking light language, it will actually sound like you're speaking in a foreign language, which as humans, we want to grab onto it, we want to understand it, we need to know everything. And that's part of the journey with light language, I think, is that there really is a need to surrender to it and to just allow it to flow and just let go. And when it's in the letting go that actually allows the light language to come through even more potent, more expressive. And over time, the more that you do that, it will build, it will expand, it will change. And it's just a really beautiful language for healing, for activating what's ready to awaken within you. And it's very powerful as well. So it'll sound, depending on who's speaking the light language, it will sound different. It will be unique to that person because, as I said, it is the soul language. So it'll be the soul's expression of that person. There can be times where it sounds familiar, and that may be your soul recognizing it. Your soul does recognize it and understands it and interprets it. And some people, there are some people that will understand exactly what's being said, but for the majority, generally we don't understand it. So it's important to let that go, let that need go, and just let it flow, let it come into your energy field, into your body, and allow it to heal and awaken and activate and do what it's meant to do. As I was saying, there are certain light language that will sound similar. You'll hear different people speaking light language, singing light language, and you kind of feel like that sounds like someone else that you've heard speak light language or sing light language or whatever the case may be. Or even with the drawing, the codes may look similar. And that can be because it's connected to a particular group of light beings or an earth-based group of beings. So, for example, people who are connected with Arcturian energy may sound similar, or Syrian energy, light language may sound similar, Pleiadian, or any of the many different soul groups that are out there, light beings, light councils, earth-based beings, whatever the case may be. So I find with myself, with light language, when I try to let my mind, when my mind gets in the way, it kind of cuts the connection. It's the same with any kind of channeling. So it's important to really, before you even begin to speak light language or draw it, just to really be in that space of calm, of openness, a real heart-centered energy of opening your heart, being in a receptive state, and through that the energy just flows really, really easily. So that's really the best way I can think of to explain it. But I'll bring through some light language now just to give you an idea of what it can sound like. And as I said, it will be different for everybody. But if you're open to receive and you'd like to receive the light language, close your eyes, get comfortable, and just in your mind saying yes to receive the energy. Ritinia kia sukiana kia shia tunya kiara ratnastnik waratia mutya kiwa gratkinia kratkinia kimania dosa gratkia sikwa thranya shunya kiata ka kra kra zeranya tin matikwa tishiata dritkana sikia Karana ki krat knia istnar brutanikishi shanakara rat kunya na humana kia sirana sirani sotnar kia sia kiatana hishana kia munakia kuatnar kiatia sikia Hunana ki uzi hinya kianya kunya kiati kia iknara kiati sikia kuranya kiati asikia kratkia kinya hashiati kia. Take a breath in and exhale and allow the energy to integrate, knowing that you will receive it in the best possible way for you, and ensuring that you're connected to the present moment, feeling your energy stabilized in the here and now. And this energy will continue to activate and integrate into your being for the next few days. And you can listen to this as often as you like. And each time you will receive something different. So I hope that's given you a little bit of an insight into what light language can sound like. As I said, it will be different depending on who's sending the light language, who it's coming through, what it's connected with, the purpose. So sometimes, for example, I'll set the intention that it be for a particular purpose. So maybe it's for an energy clearing, or maybe it's for a heart chakra activation, or to rebalance your energy, that kind of thing, or to ground your energy. Other times it will come through and I'll just get an idea and a knowing of what it's for. And I just trust that. And I just trust that that's exactly what it's for, and I just follow that guidance. So if you're drawn to light language, please follow my page, because I'll be doing more of that along with card readings. You can also follow me on TikTok, and my website is narellemonteleone.com. I do private sessions, one-on-ones, as well as group sessions, courses, classes and workshops, and I'm also a Reiki teacher as well. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you soon. Bye.